All right, what's up, YouTube? Mike here from Techno GI, and as you can see, I've got a big freaking got the HP Elite X3 from Microsoft. It's obviously an HP phone, but I went to the Microsoft store and got it. So this is going to be my live unboxing. So as you guys pop on, feel free to ask questions, or if you jump on late, this was a ad hoc live stream, so I may or may not get people watching, but if not, you can watch this after the fact. But I'm going to show you what is in the box. So I went ahead and got the LapDock bundle. So here is, of course, the LapDock itself. And then, amazingly, this is the phone box. I mean, this is a box for a phone, which just blows my mind. It is insane how large this box is. So I don't know why it is so big, but obviously, as you can see, I opened this because I was at the mall, so I had to go to my carrier to get the phone working. So I already took the phone out. It's actually right here. But I'm going to show you what you get in the box. But just to show you, this is the box and this is the phone. So why is the box so big? I have no idea. But let's open this thing up so I can show you guys what is in it. And again, I can only live stream with my iPad, so you're going to see that the camera kind of sucks. So I'm using the front-facing camera on the iPad, so I'll try and show this the best I can. So we'll pop the lid off of this puppy. And as you jump in, feel free to ask questions, and I'll do my best to answer. So this is the massive box. I mean, the packaging on this is nice. I mean, for what this thing cost, I guess this is where a lot of your money goes to. So kind of like the Apple tax. But when you take the box off, this is what you got inside. This is where the phone was, and I haven't actually looked under this yet, but we got, looks like all of the, I don't know what this is. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the quick start guide, all that kind of crap that nobody reads. So we'll set that aside. And then in this giant tray, this is where you got your cable. So it comes with, this is the brick for actually charging the phone. Looks like we've got a adapter that goes into the brick. And then it should be USB Type-C cables. Looks like we got some headphones. Yep. Got some earbuds here. Nothing fancy, but they look pretty good. They're actually fairly nice. The cord, it's hard to tell from my crappy camera, but I am going to do an actual review of this with my good camera. But this is kind of like that wire braided material. So these should actually last a long time, so that's a good thing. We'll throw that back in there. And then I've got a USB-C to USB Type-A cord for the charger. And then in the center of this beast is the actual docking station itself for the desktop. So this thing is actually really heavy. As you can see, it's like a chrome, but this is definitely metal. And it is fairly heavy. As you can see, this is where the phone docks. It's a USB-C. Looks like we've got two USB. I don't know if they're 2.0 or 3.0s yet, but I'll let you know for the review. It's got a Ethernet, so if you actually want to plug in Ethernet and run your phone, you can. Then it's got the USB-C where you plug in the charger. It's got a display port, so there's no HDMI here, so you got to use a display port for this. And it's got a Kingston lock on the side, and that's it. So you get two USB ports, and you get a display port and an Ethernet port. So, oh, actually, I lied to you. So this is where the power would go in, and then you've got a USB-C. So you've actually got 3 ports for data. But this thing is actually really heavy. And then underneath this beast, looks like I got one person watching here. Oh, Nightmare Plays. Yep, that's my son. But yeah, and this thing also, I got it at the Microsoft store. So the bundle was $12.98, and they actually gave me a 10% discount on top of that for an educational discount. So if you're enrolled in any kind of school or anything like that, then you can get a 10% discount. At least they gave one to me. But to put it in perspective, if you were to buy an iPhone 7 Plus, you're looking at over $800 to get out the door. So when you add in the phone, the dock, and the LapDock, I think it's not a terrible price. But underneath this thing, you've got the actual power cord for the LapDock, or for the desktop. You've got all your documentation, instructions, and oh yeah, this is one thing I saw on the internet, is they throw in all these little adapters. So if you put a case on your phone, these help it still fit. So they gave me 1, 2, and a whole box of something. Don't know what this is. There's a lot of stuff in this box. Oh, this is a another adapter, it looks like. Power adapter. And yet another thing for the case. You literally get 3 of these for different size cases, and this stuff. And this is the actual power brick itself, which is fairly big for a LapDock. So, and then the odd thing is, for this giant box on the left, you've got a big open empty compartment. So I honestly have no idea what the heck that's for, but there is a giant open empty compartment for this. So let's set this guy aside, and we will unbox the actual LapDock. So it looks like I made a big mess here. So I'm just going to set this guy to the side, and bam. Here is the actual LapDock itself. And this is actually really heavy. And again, this was part of the bundle. So let's open this bad boy up. Old switchblade. And hopefully cut myself. Now, if you wanted to buy this LapDock itself, it is actually $5.99. But when you buy it as a bundle, you save about $100. So it is very expensive, and you can always ask yourself, so if you're going to pay that much, you could just buy a little PC, Ultrabook, Chromebook, and that is 100% completely true. But if you want the whole experience and the whole continuum thing where you can use one device for 3, then splurge for the dock. And obviously, if this kind of catches on, I think, and it does well, then the prices of these will start to come down, and there'll be more than one option. So let's open this bad boy up. All right, got a nice packaging, got the felt on the top, and we'll take this bad boy out. And right off the bat, I can tell you this thing looks and feels extremely premium. I mean, it just feels solid, feels premium. And this supposedly, it's got its own battery in it, and so while you're using this with a wire connection, you can actually charge your HP at the same time. So let's slide this bad boy out, and it just feels extremely premium. I mean, it feels heavy, but in a good way. I mean, it feels like a kind of aluminum magnesium build. It's almost kind of crazy that this doesn't have its own kind of hard drive or anything in it, which to me would have made more sense where this would have additional storage or something. But let's see, let's check this out. Opening this bad boy up. There we go. I mean, it's essentially just looks like a baby laptop, which is what it is. But it looks like it's got 2 USB-Cs on the side. A HDMI, micro HDMI, and then another HDMI on this side, or USB-C on this side for charging, and a headphone jack as well. And this does have its own speakers as well. So like I said, I'll show all this in a full review, but for now, I'm just unboxing this rig to show you what's inside. We also got to charge this thing up. But looking what else is in the box of the LapDock, looks like more paperwork. And exactly what it is, a bunch of stuff that nobody probably reads. And then you've got the actual power charger for this thing, which is surprisingly big. This looks like what you would have for an actual, honest to goodness laptop. That looks like almost like an Apple one. And You got a USB-C to C, and this is the little gizmo that plugs into the plug, so you can have your 110 volt. But that is what is in the box, so I'm actually going to charge all this stuff up. But with that, I just wanted to show you guys that what you get when you buy the HP Elite X3 with LapDock bundle. It is quite a bit of stuff, a ton of packaging, a ton of boxes. So obviously, if you did not watch this live, ask questions after the fact and I'll answer them. I plan on doing a full review of this with my actual good camera instead of my crappy front-facing camera on the iPad. So I'll spend some time with this and actually do a full review and post that video. So with that, I see that one more person jumped on. If you got a question, great. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. So as always, thanks for watching. You enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, please do so. Thanks.